Hello, everyone, and welcome to Of Gunpowder and Brass. I am Josh. I'll be your DM for this evening, and I'm going to go ahead and go around and have everyone introduce their selves and their characters. But if you remember last time on Of Gunpowder and Brass, we were getting to the town of Apis from all of this fire and brimstone and all that kind of stuff in the air. So let's go around and introduce our characters, starting with Patrick.
Hi, I'm Patrick, and I am playing the Sorcerer.
All right. And Rowan.
Hi, I'm Merwayne. I'm playing Maydeen Gunn, and I am a winged tiefling warlock.
And Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin. I'm playing Lygia Ravenshadow. I am a high elf druid.
And Melody.
I am Melody Tikmar. I'm playing Faye Nalo. I'm a druid, high elf as well.
All right. And Diane.
I am Shade Lestat, and I am playing a wizard shifter,
All right.
Swift Slide. Stride.
Swift Stride. Yep.
Excuse me.
All right. So last time we left off, like I said, just got back to the town of Apis, and now you're offloading your commoners who you just evacuated from the forest fire. Right now, Diane has not yet joined the group, so she is sitting in a bar in Apis. So, what do you guys do about your commoners? Do you get them situated here, or do you just let them deal with their own problems, or how does that go?
Well, I mean, we're not really their keepers, are we?
I don't, I don't know. Are you appointing yourselves their keepers?
I mean, if they want to go work for my family's land, I might, be willing to give them some help, but if they're going to stay loyal to their lord here, I mean, what do I care?
All right. Do you want to proposition these serfs to move on to your land, or are
Yeah,
you?
sure. Let's proposition them.
All right. Give me a persuasion roll. And what exactly do you say to them?
I'm going to tell them that there are better pastures over in the gun lands with more fertile land, more profit to be made, and easier lives overall. They just need to decide to be smart and travel over there. That would be a 17.
Okay. So the leader of them, who was the leader of the village, says, "Well, our lands is burned down, so I guess if you've got space over on your lands, then yeah, that sounds like a wonderful idea. Thank you, my lord."
There's always space for hard workers. Remember, there's not space for people who laze about.
None of us are lazy, my lord. We're all hard workers, one and all.
Remember, peasants, we don't think work smarter around here.
It's only work harder.
We's all hard workers.
All right. Then I'm going to give them the general direction towards where my land is located, and tell them generically what to say when they get there to be basically put into the rank and file.
Okay. And they're more than happy to do that as soon as the fires raging behind them stop, because they have to travel through that area to to safely get to your land. So they'll stay here in Apis until the fires end, and then head into your land. You've successfully acquired like 37 villagers.
Fantastic. Fire was the best thing that's ever happened.
All right. So now if you remember, you were going to find out about Sir Harleton, who's back in Jorman, which is down the tracks of the locomotive here. Right now, you might want to take some time to wash off the ash and soot. So you might want to go to an inn if you're in the mood to not smell like smoke and death.
Well, I mean, the sorcerer is always going to smell like that with how much charred flesh he's carrying around.
That's
I
true.
got like 6 livers, man.
It's true. Delicious charred orc liver.
I'm making him into jerky.
Liver jerky. Oh god.
So
That
that'd be
sounds
quite interesting.
wonderful.
It's better than you think. You like that gamey flavor.
I think you're a bit confused. The weird food is over in France. We're British here.
So you want to come over and have a warm beer at the bar with me? The commoners that have just gotten out of a fire.
Yeah, the commoners those who can afford it will go to the bar. But does anyone else want to head to the inn?
Sure, I'm into that.
Suits me.
Sure, I'm gonna try to flex my status for free drinks for the party.
All right. Give me a fairly easy persuasion roll.
If I was rolling on a flat surface, it would be helpful. 22.
Yeah. So as you get in there and announce yourself, the bartender's like, "Oh, milady, okay. Here, free drinks all around. You and your
Oh.
commoners."
Free drinks? I like free drinks.
I've already
They're not-
gotten started, y'all. So welcome.
They're not very good free drinks, are they?
Let's see. This is a coal mining town, so they have at least a little bit of money.
That's true.
Yeah, they're okay. They're not like
Okay.
bad. They're some of the best free drinks that you could expect out of free. So,
No, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
and you notice that there's a swift stride shifter just kind of sitting at the bar, carrying. What do you carry normally, Diane?
Normally, I carry a few things to aid their health if they're interested, but I probably don't have the funds to do so. So I'm willing to sit down and chat, and I have a little bit of money on my own. So I'll pick and choose, and whoever fits my fancy, I will have come and have drinks with me, and we can discuss. Yes? No? Wrong?
All right. So the whole party here, all of them have decent charisma, so I'd imagine that they look, other than being just out of a fire, they look fairly nice.
I look for company, friend or foe. No problem here. I offer to pay for their drinks for 3.
All right.
2 of my fellows and one of the commoners of their choice to come to the bar and drink with me as a foursome. Bad choice, good choice. Let's all pick. Who wants to come and join me? My treat.
So instead of free beer, she's offering you liquor, basically, to come join with her at the bar.
And paying for it.
and paying for
I'm
it.
gonna take both. Like, I'm gonna grab that beer and then be like, okay.
Yeah, you see, you pour the liquor in the beer.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I had another thought, but that's all right.
Jaeger bombs.
Again,
Yeah,
that's
no,
a couple countries over on the continent.
Yeah, that's. I don't think there's Jägermeister in
No.
19 or 1800s Britain.
and I had a not great experience mixing, believe it or not, gin and Guinness, like together.
No. It's warm beer. It's
Oh
definitely
no, everything here is cool. They've invented
it's lager,
refrigeration.
baby. It's lager. That's fine with me. That's what works.
Oh no, this is the land of gin at the very least. There
Yeah.
is lots of gin here.
Okay, gin and tonic it is, or
Gin,
pale water.
gin and
I
beer and ale and
I don't know. Would they have vodka back then?
Oh yeah, vodka's been around since they've invented grain, pretty much.
Yeah, it's been around a long time.
Russia.
Yeah.
It's,
Vodka's like the
I'm-
simplest kind of liquor that you can make.
got a few potatoes on hand. We could work on it.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for company amongst my fellow friends and
So the
foe.
sorcerer decided to join you.
Okay. Very nice to have you, sir.
Hey there.
Have a seat. Good evening.
before I join anyone, I'm going to go get cleaned up first because I do not like to be seen as dirty as we are right now.
Yeah, I go clean up as well because I'm the same way.
Apparently, I've been in the bar the entire time, so
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm pretty happy going on here.
We've walked through some fire and probably incidentally touched some orcs, so we're pretty disgusting.
I look
Alrighty.
immaculate.
Pardon me?
The
I look
sorcerer looks immaculate because he's
I'm
got.
sure that you do. At this point, I've had so much, I wouldn't notice.
Even
I'm
though
a
he's
happy
literally eating orcs.
He has prestidigitation, so he can
Yeah.
just slough off all of the ash
Okay.
and dirt and such.
Well,
Well, then come on over.
I will join you. In my mind, I'm kind of thinking, I don't know why this complete stranger wants us to join her, so I might as well like slip in there and see what I can find out about her and what she wants with us. So I'll join you just to try to figure out what's going on.
Sounds
I
like a
lean
plan.
over, smell her character, and then I poke her and cast prestidigitation and clean her.
So
And
she
then
was
I
a she was a different
Yeah.
she was a creature when she was in the fire too, wasn't she? She was some kind of animal, like a dire wolf or something.
Yeah, I was a direwolf.
Oh, so you come back clean?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I'm a
convenient.
druid. I'm used to hanging out in forests and not being particularly clean anyway, so
That's fair.
I grew
You
up
do
in
it
a
anyways
forest.
because druids
So-
probably smell.
That's
Yeah, I was
fair.
about to say. They're
Remember,
crunchy
I'm half
hippies.
and half, so same thing here. Sorry, grew up in a forest. I may act a little strange. You might find me sitting purring on the bar, but hey, entertainment's always free.
I poke her and clean her too.
Okay. All right. So
Britain in the 1800s, everyone needs a cleaning.
that's
yeah,
fair.
well,
Very true.
true. And then one of y'all have to put your foot against the bustle and yank it really tight to get it back on and lace that sucker back up before we go back. Nope. We got to wash all those clothes too. That's going to take like a long time.
Luckily,
Unless they're not-
prestidigitation fixes that because magic.
Oh, good. Do y'all have it or just no?
Just the sorcerer.
Just a sorcerer.
Okay, well then he can hurry
Technically,
up
I
and
have
join
it
me.
too.
Oh, you have it too?
Okay.
Yeah, technically, but there's just something about feeling civilized by actually scrubbing yourself.
All right,
Yep,
so
definitely.
you both pay like a silver piece for your baths, which are warm but not hot.
That's a big disappointment.
No kidding. It's like, where's this hot water?
Well, you do have the
Alright.
first bath, it's just that it's been sitting for a few minutes, so it cools down fairly quickly in the 1800s copper tubs.
Throwing
I-
it out there that you can press the digitation that back to hot.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm totally gonna do that. That was a better idea than what I had, which was, do I have a fire spell?
Actually, I
Yes.
do.
You
I
can
do
use.
have
Hey, I'm gonna cast fireball on my bath water.
Oh, that could work.
Do not do that. That's a terrible plan. Don't listen to Patrick. He's being.
Let's see, should I do
Patrick.
fairy fire or should I do produce fire or produce flame?
So fairy fire is heatless. So if you really wanted to heat up your water, you'd produce flame and just chuck a couple little fireballs
Okay,
into
I'm
it.
producing flame to make my water warm or hot.
All right.
I'm gonna
Mine-
press digitate with mine warmer and make it a bubble bath.
Okay. I think that's well within Prestidigitation's powers.
I'm
Bubble baths.
detecting. Oops, may I? I'm detecting thoughts of one of my supposed allies to want to get real close to find out my weaknesses. And that's
Well, they're not your ally yet.
You're detecting thoughts on the sorcerer?
according to my number 2 level detect thoughts.
All right.
Okay. I mean, the sorcerer's
Maybe I'm wrong.
thoughts are like, I wonder how I could get more time to scribe scrolls. If this job pays enough, I can buy more scrolls. Did we get any scrolls for loot? I really should have checked that. I should pay more attention. God, I want to get off this rock. Do you keep paying attention to the sorcerer's thoughts? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now the sorcerer knows you're paying attention to his thoughts.
No.
That's how
I've
this
had
goes.
too much gin. I've been here longer than y'all, and I've invited you for a drink.
So the
you
spell,
got me on that one. So what happens to me now? Am I still waiting?
let's see. Detect. He just told you what his thoughts were, but eventually I think it tells him that. Let's see. If you probe any deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you get an insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. So, roll a
But the
wisdom
target
save.
becomes aware whether they fail or not.
Yes.
Oh, so now I have to do something for being nice. Okay. Which one?
I definitely failed the will save, so I guess she gets what now?
That's what happens. She got the thoughts from you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now what do I?
So now, basically, creature can use its action to make an intelligence check. And that's contested by your intelligence check. And if it succeeds, the spell ends.
Okay, and
So both of you roll intelligence, which is a d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
I got an 8.
okay. D20. Hello. Oh, found one. That's a big one.
Yes.
So I roll the. Okay. I have a 10.
Plus
Fine.
your intelligence. Plus your intelligence.
My intelligence is
Modifier.
modifier is Where'd it go?
Should be 5.
+4.
Plus
So I
4.
got 14.
Yeah. So you easily keep the spell going. If you would like to continue looking into the sorcerer's thoughts, then that's something you can do. But he knows that you're peering into his mind.
Because I said, so no, I'm good with that. I'm just going to have another drink and a
Okay.
hang.
Not going to turn your attention to the druid's thoughts.
The last thoughts you catch are like, oh, that's hot. I think she's reading my mind. And then she says something like graphically obscene.
Remember, I hop around and hang from beams and wrap my tail around lots of things. So, oh, I just rhymed. Watch out.
All
I
right.
may not know my talents, but I certainly know who I am.
All right. So
Very chaotic.
So basically, you now know that this is a fairly potent spellcaster. Do you want to share that with your party, or this is to the sorcerer?
Yeah, I guess I'll share that with my party. I don't have any way to do that with like clandestinely, but I'm
Yep.
like, I'm like wink, 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 wink.
So that happens. Robin, your character, he's winking heavily at your character and pointing at Diane's character, Shade, I should say.
I prestidigitation when she looks this way to make glowing script that says this person is a spellcaster. She's trying to read people's thoughts, and then I make it go away by the time anyone else like looks over.
All right.
Okay, well, somebody else was supposed to join me, and have you
That
have
was the druid and the sorcerer are with you.
but they have left.
No, there's
No, I'm
No,
still there.
yes.
So
We're
you
right
guys are
here.
still hanging. It's just that we're just hanging regular.
Yes.
Thank
It's
you.
probably not super uncommon to have someone try and read your mind in D&D world, so just go with it.
okay.
Yeah, we're with it. Felt great.
All right.
We're all good.
So it's about, let's see, probably 15, 20 minutes later. You all are drinking, well, except for the two of you that are up having your baths. That takes a good long while, I suppose, just to get all of that ash out of your hair. So, well, we'll skip along until that's done and everyone's downstairs having some alcohol or food or whatever they want.
Yeah, what's the best meal I can get here?
Probably a steak and potato pie.
It'll do. Peasant
Ooh.
fare, but
That's
food.
good.
All right. So you are served a steak and potato pie. It has steak, potatoes, leeks, onions, some garlic.
I'm gonna look to the person who served it and ask what's for pudding.
Oh gosh, what would they have? Probably like plum pudding. Like actual plum pudding.
Sure, we'll go with that.
All right. So that's served to you in its own pie crust because everything is served in a pie crust at this place because they normally serve people that are heading into the mines. So
So you have plum pudding in a pie crust, but not a minced meat pie?
they have mincemeat pie available. They didn't know that you wanted it.
Plum pudding in a crust, that's a new invention, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Whoever is in
You
that
think
kitchen
that's bread?
has an interesting culinary mind. How does he get the crust on it when it's steamed?
Magic.
Oh, okay.
I say probably magic.
Yep, he has low-level spellcasting abilities and basically just prestidigitates to hold the temperature around the plum pudding while it's being put into the crust and baked.
So here's the thing. Is it tasty?
Yes, it's actually delicious.
Okay, I want to speak to the cook.
Well, no one's going to stop you because you're a noble, so go ahead.
So I have a proposition for you. Um, I'm in need of someone with some creativity in the kitchen. My own head of my kitchen is rather boring.
All right. I think I've done the best I can here.
Can you make things that aren't just in crust, though? Can you make proper noble food?
Oh yes. I've been trained in France. I just ended up here after a long time and some bets.
Oh, parlez-vous français?
Uh, he
Oui,
says, yeah, yeah,
no.
we.
Excusez-moi.
He speaks back in French. Yes, of course.
Okay, well, I'm going to give him an address on the back of whatever piece of parchment or whatever is nearby. And I'm going to um, put my family seal on it so that they will know that it's legitimate, and instruct him to go report to be the head of my kitchen for my manor house.
All right. He takes it and says, "Thank you," and I'll just have to finish out my contract here for another 2 days. We go week by week, so I've already been paid for the week.
All right, well, I won't be back there anyway in 2 days, so just make yourself, at home. As for the previous cook, well, let the butler deal with him.
Did you just order your cook to be executed?
I didn't say that, but I didn't not say that.
That's really a thing you should clarify.
I trust my butler. If he thinks that his lackluster meals deserve to be executed for, I'll go with his determination.
Usually people just leave a smaller tip when they don't like their meal. They don't execute the cook.
Yeah.
I would
Do-
like to reiterate tiefling and evil.
All right.
Do all nobles have homes here?
Most nobles have manor houses at the very least. I would say that it's something that is passed down in your family. So,
They might not own them. They might live there with family.
yeah.
My character specifically is the head of her family at the moment, so the house is mine, basically.
I see.
Yeah, so Fane's family lives in their manor house, and
Manor
basically,
castle.
yeah, and basically Fane is now just out being an adventurer just because she felt like it, and so she has a house to go back to, or I should say a castle to go back to, but she doesn't need to unless she chooses. And that's all the way back down south in what was it? Nottingham Forest?
Let me. I don't know. Let me. I'd have to pull up my thing.
It's fine. It's all the way back down south in Britain, not in Scotland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or sorry, in England, not in Scotland.
Whereas my family all died in mysterious circumstances.
You kill them all. Shame on you.
Oops.
All right.
Mm.
I'm going to offer to buy the next round for Shade and the Sorcerer if they want another drink.
Well, I definitely accept. I'm a bottomless pit. I'm sorry. So I will be there as long as you want to party. I have no home. I am roaming, and I just found this place, and I'm hanging out.
Ouch. Ouch. I keep forgetting my backstory is not in my Google Drive. It's on Microsoft.
Oh,
Office
weird.
Home.
All right. So,
Thank you.
Oh, we moved into London, but yeah.
okay. So you have a manor house near London that
Yep.
you're currently living in, which is expensive to maintain just because it's London, but your family has the money being, I believe your father's a duke?
Yep.
Yeah, so fairly large family. Are you, by the way, are you the Duchess of Gun, or are you...
Usually, her father was a duke, then her mother would be most likely to be the Duchess.
Oh, no, Gun. Are you
Oh,
Nadine?
me. I mean, I could be, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we ever specifically stated that, but it would make sense, yeah.
Well, there's Duke, there's Baron, there's Lord. I don't remember the other ones.
Yeah, so it would make sense because Gun is large, and,
Probably would, yeah, that'd be fine.
alright.
That makes the most sense.
So, now basically you guys have been here for a few hours. It's starting to get towards evening. Do you want to bed down for the night or go get this train moving?
Let's get this train moving.
Yep.
So do you want to
Yeah.
bring the I'm actually going to say your characters decide to proposition the wizard to bring her along for backup when you decide to take down the knight Sir Harleton, just so that we move along without having to say
Lead me to
no.
my own demise.
Hey, you look like you'd be a good fighter. Do you want a job? Like, we're going to do a thing. Like, there's gonna be some fighting.
No problem. As long as I can jump from tree to tree, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, it pays like 10 gold.
Are you paying that 10 gold?
Wait a minute. No, I got it. Let's talk a little bit higher than that. What do you
Okay,
want me
well,
to
we're
be doing, and
thinking
how many are we
you-
fighting, and what are we
You can
fighting?
join us and we'll let you live. How about that?
Tell you what, I'll kill you. I'll pay you 10 gold for every 10 people you kill.
That's actually not a
Okay.
bad not a bad price for the average mercenary.
Alrighty then. 10 per 10.
So now you need to count your kills as they happen.
Alrighty then. We're on
If
a
you
roll.
kill one person, I'll give you the first 10 gold. It's fine.
All right.
As
I'm
long
game.
as it's the right person.
I didn't need
As
a
long as
bath.
it's the
I've
right
been here at the
person.
bar all day.
And not like someone that's not a target or an ally.
Well, I mean, she kind of agreed to it before you made that clarification.
I'm
So,
supposed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
wait,
not
back
gonna
up
pay
the
her
truck.
if she kills an ally.
Back up the truck. I will defend. So I am the type that tends to want to be a part of something. So you got to make that choice before I make that choice, because I'm not going out there by myself barren and turn around and whammo by one of y'all. So
Yeah,
am I an ally or am I not?
you're an ally.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because then I'm there for you. I'm
you might
not
want
going
to
out.
do a
If I go out on
perception
my
check
own,
to
it's
see if
safer if I
Tango's a
don't know I
good
got you
price.
behind me, right?
What was that, Pat?
Is that she might try like a perception check to see if 10 gold's a good price, but
Oh no, 10 gold is a good price for a mercenary. So that's like I mean, especially with the chance of continuing bonuses. Mercenaries don't get paid that much. It's like a gold piece per day for like the
Okay.
better mercenaries.
So that's actually very good for a mercenary.
Yeah.
okay. But the party's split is like of how much gold?
Yeah.
Anyways, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that because I got a few things that you might have all forgotten. So that's why I'm making sure that I'm going to be protected once I protect y'all.
Ah,
All right.
That's you try to protect us
the
all.
Fuzz is after
We try
you.
to protect you better.
So you wanted to go head towards the train, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So you go to the station and notice that the train is completely cooled down and just sort of sitting on the tracks facing back towards Jorman.
I take it that's where we're heading.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
want to make sure that there is somebody to drive the train and you all are behind me. Are you with me? Am I on top of the train like normal, crawling across and looking
You
in the
can
front window to make sure somebody's there?
you can crawl on top of the train if you'd like to.
That's what I do.
All right. So
Can I
you check.
place her crawling on the train?
Yes, I'm a swift stride shifter. I act as half cat. So I jump, I hop, I do not walk. I'm very swift.
Well, that's something you don't see every day.
No, you don't.
All right.
That's
So
why
you
I'm with
check
it.
the front window of the train and there's no one in there. It's completely dark.
So I asked the sorcerer, where's the dude? Where's our engineer? How do we go if there's no one in the train?
is there a like a ticket office or something nearby?
There's an office, yes. It wouldn't be a ticket office, but it would be
Right.
a yeah.
I couldn't think of the word.
There's just an
I
office.
can drive a train.
I mean, do we just hijack the sucker or what?
That would be
I mean,
kind of.
could any of us actually drive the train?
Does
I thought the
anyone?
sorcerer could, if anyone could.
I don't think anyone has the ability to pilot land vehicles
You
offhand.
know, what
What
check
skill
would
check
we
would
have
that
to
be?
roll?
That would be a
Yeah,
wisdom check, and yeah, it would be with disadvantage since you have no idea what you're doing.
Which one, me?
No, that would be for anyone that was trying to drive the train.
Oh,
Does
okay.
anybody want to try? Does anybody have good wisdom that wants to try to see if they can drive this sucker?
Or
I
you
got a
could go to.
14.
What was that?
I got a 14.
So you would climb aboard. Are you actually going to climb aboard the train and like start heating it up and all that kind of thing?
No.
No? Okay. I was just wondering, because you can totally do that. You can try to hijack this train.
I mean, I think it would be fun to.
I did too.
How many times in your life are you going to have a chance to drive a train?
Exactly.
All right,
All aboard!
so with a 14, you have no clue what you're doing when you get into the engine compartment. It's just levers and a button and some more levers and like a big engine that you really don't know how to do anything to.
Is there coal?
There's tons of coal. This is a coal mining town and it's a coal train.
Okay. So it's ready to go. We just got to learn how to turn it on. Or are there horses available?
You could probably get some horses. They'd be slower
Quicker,
than the train.
faster, but how far are we going?
You're going fairly far. You're going about 75, 80 miles.
Oh, well, cancel the horses.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we can go threaten somebody to come run the train for us. I just thought,
What about the commoners that we brought in from the fire? How many did we brought in? What?
They brought in 37 commoners, but none of them
37.
would know how to run a train.
Okay.
I guess since none of you want to have the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be a conductor, I'll go into that office and try to find someone.
All right. So you head into the office, and there's some people just standing around in the office sitting around in the office doing some paperwork.
So I'll be like, hey, what's the deal? Why is the train not ready to go?
Oh, the train doesn't go south for another 2 days.
Does it go south for a Duchess?
Or 2 duchesses?
Well, you aren't a duchess yet. I'm sorry, milady, but the Duke would have our heads if we sent it south without a full load.
No, really. Which Duke is this?
The Duke of Apis.
Is he married?
Yes.
Does he outrank the Duchess of Clan Gun?
No, ma'am, but he does have a headsman. Do you have a headsman with you?
With my own headsman.
Ah. Go ahead and roll me an intimidate check.
Okay. That is 13 plus 7, 20.
All right. Yeah, my lady, we can send the train south.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk back out after securing that and be like, load up. We got somebody who's gonna drive this for us.
All right. So, do you all load up onto the train?
Yep. I stay on top.
Okay.
And watch you fall off.
Mhm.
You don't actually
I'm a
have
lookout.
any clinging ability to a train, so you might want to be careful while you're on top of it. And most of these are coal carts, so
Oh, so it's not like a train carrying passengers. It's more of a cargo.
yeah.
Okay.
More coal. Coal
There are a
carts.
couple passenger compartments, but there's like just tons and tons of coal carts.
Okay. All right, then I choose to stay inside with the rest, I guess.
Okay. So the engineer and his people climb aboard and fire up the engine and get everything ready, and then the train begins to head south.
What time are we heading, in the dark or the light?
It's dark at this point.
Okay.
Okay. So you start heading south, and the train builds up a good head of steam, gets moving at about 40 miles an hour, so you'll be there in about 2 hours. And about 30 minutes into this journey, you hear the sounds of cannon fire, and some cannon shells hit the caboose that you're in.
How
So
many
go
how
ahead and give
many are
me.
out
Oh,
there firing at us people? That is.
so there's. Well, first, everybody give me a dexterity save.
I got a 14.
14.
Yes.
Which one is it?
Natural 20.
Nice.
16. 16.
16.
11. Oh, wait. Look, wait, hang on.
Did you add your dexterity?
I'm looking. 13.
Okay. And Rowan?
I'm so sad to say that even with my modifier, I rolled a 5.
Okay, so Rowan is adjacent to, or I'm sorry, Maydeen is adjacent to the sidewall when it caves inward and takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And
Okay.
basically the thing that you all see above you is there's an airship just above you and to the right side of the train, shelling down into the caboose, and descending from it are 8 giant spiders carrying, or I should say giant mechanical spiders, carrying some men with guns and knives that are descending onto the caboose.
Can I throw a
Great.
cloud of daggers?
I'm careful with that one.
So everyone should give me an initiative roll because I guess everyone sees them except for Maydeen, who is currently being knocked across the wall or the floor. So you can
You
give me
still
your
want-
initiative, but give me it with a disadvantage.
21.
Okay.
13.
White roll.
I don't
12.
need that
You're-
disadvantage. I rolled a 1.
Oof. So what's your
Roll
total?
your d20,
I need the 21.
Um,
Which one?
A
d20,
4.
4.
and then add your
Okay.
initiative.
What was yours, Patrick?
13.
13.
6.
Robin?
12.
12.
Where the?
And Shade, of course, when she's got the... So that's D20
Is
plus your
every-
dexterity modifier.
I thought it was your name.
Yeah, I've got a 6 and a dexterity of plus 7. So I got a 7.
You got 7? Okay.
7.
Y'all are rolling bad today.
Alright, and the Outlaws are going to go on a 17. So, Fane.
I'm going to cast as a bonus action Aurora Vitality. It's a bonus action.
Okay. Aura of Vitality, what does that do for the party?
That's the one that has I think it's 30-foot aurora around me, and I can either roll a 2d6 and heal myself if I need to, or heal anybody in that circle. So if
Okay.
anybody's in that circle that needs healing, I can heal them. But it's best to cast it. I think it lasts a minute, I believe.
Okay.
I'd have to check that. And then I'm going to How close am I to them?
So
How
they're
close are they?
descending. They are about 20 feet above the ship right now, or the train right now.
I'm gonna use thorn whip on one of them.
What was that?
I'm gonna use thorn whip on one of them.
Thorn whip. Okay.
So that's 1d6.
So you need to roll your to hit first.
Yeah. I need to find my dice though. Okay, what is it again? My
Your spell attack modifier.
That's great.
17.
Okay, 17 hits. Are you targeting the spider or the person riding it?
Person writing it.
Okay.
Is that 1d6 I said?
Should be 2d6 at this level, shouldn't it?
Oh yeah, 2d6. 2d6. So 4 and 6.
Alright, 10 points of damage, and you tug him towards you, and he falls to the top of the train, taking another 10 points of damage.
Are these human or what are they? What's writing them?
There's humans and some half-elves.
Okay.
How many again?
Which did I hit?
8. You hit
8.
one of the humans and pulled him down. Alright.
Can I?
On your turn, you
Fill
can
up.
do stuff, so just
Okay.
wait until your turn, basically.
Okay.
Alright, so
The
on the...
initiative is
Yeah, initiative is what determines the order of your
Sorry.
turns.
Got it.
Alright. Let me just check something real quick, because I don't know if you killed him yet or not.
Do knowledge checks take actions?
No, knowledge checks take no action.
That sounds broken.
It's not. It's just talking takes no action either, so you can use your knowledge and tell your party at the same time.
Guys, we should start keeping watch while we're on public transit.
Oh, who could have seen a giant airship coming?
Alright. So it is now their turns. So, first of all, the spiders are going to descend down to the front of the caboose and start throwing webs at you guys. So everyone should make me a... Oh no, I'm rolling to hit. So let's start with 2 webs flying at Ligeia. A 2 and a... Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So you're restrained by webbing, and the webbing is molten bronze, so it begins to... You begin to catch fire, basically.
Oh, great.
Then 2 will fly at Maydeen.
Okay.
A 2 and a 1, so you're fine. 1 will fly at not Ligeia, Fane. I'm getting the druids mixed up now. That's another 1. Damn, these dice like you guys. Except for, of course, Ligeia, who got hit with a 15.
I don't even know what the
Aren't we in a train car, like undercover?
So I am actually giving you guys cover with this.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
We don't use.
that's where that one came from. All right. The sorcerer does a 12 hit you.
Nope.
Okay. And finally, one to Shade. Shade does a 17 beat your AC.
My armor class,
Yes.
Yes.
17 does. Plus
Okay.
17 I have.
All right. So you are also restrained by the webbing
Oh, thanks.
and begin to catch fire. Fun.
Am I allowed to do anything or but?
It'll be on your turn. You'll have a chance to try and get out of it as an
So
action.
the spiders are falling down from the airship, and they're now connected to the train by webbing.
Yes.
So if the spider falls while they're connected by webbing, is it going to yank them out of the train?
So the webbing that they connected to the airship is moving at the same speed as the train, so it would just dangle from that webbing. But it's
Okay.
already got some webbing that it came down with on the train itself, which is hot molten bronze. That's or very hot bronze, I should say. That's cooking into the sides of this wooden train car. So that's fun. All right. And then the Outlaws are going to fire into the train, and they do not need to worry about disadvantage because they are fully capable of seeing you guys through the holes in the side of the train. That's still a 1. So Lygia is not hit. Fane is not hit. Maydeen is not hit. Come on, I'm gonna use another die. And the Sorcerer is not hit. So basically 4 men fire off guns and just sort of whiff all of you.
It's okay, guys. They can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Oh.
And then we move on to the Sorcerer's turn.
So how far away is the airship?
The airship is about 65 feet up.
Okay, and how many people does it look like are still on the airship?
Probably like at least a dozen that you can see moving around up there.
Okay, I target fireball on the airship.
Okay. So that doesn't require it to hit, so roll your damage. 86.
Hey, if you can't roll to hit, you can't crit.
It's true.
$31.
Okay. So the sorcerer throws a fireball onto the deck of the airship, which just wipes away a bunch of these outlaws, just incinerating them instantly and blasting a hole into the deck of the airship.
Dibs!
What are you gonna do? Climb the half molten bronze back up to the airship?
I can fly, yo!
Oh yeah.
So can I. You want to help me try to pilot this thing later?
Yeah, let's get some.
Okay. We move on to Lygia's turn.
Can I actually do anything since I'm restrained?
Yes, so you can try to burst out of the thing, or you can use ranged attacks from here.
Okay. In that case, are they still above us, or are they on the train at this point?
They're on the train at this point. The spiders have landed.
Okay. I'm going to tell my allies to crowd as far back behind me against the wall as possible, and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at the creatures that are on the train with us.
So Thunderwave.
Get behind me! No one moves in time.
Yeah.
Thunderwave!
Thunderwave will emanate from you.
Mhm.
So go ahead and I'll see if they. So
Yeah,
none of them are within
it's
the
great.
range of the Thunderwave. None of the enemies are. Some of your
Oh, they're
allies
not.
are.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're not within range.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only got a 10-foot radius.
It's a 15-foot
Oh,
cube.
15-foot cube. Okay, so then
Yeah.
actually you would hit 2 of them.
Okay.
Well, 4 technically, because the spiders count as, but you know what I mean.
Okay. So I'll cast that at second level, and it is a.
You
what
will
can I
hit
say?
all of your party as well. Just to be
Oh, it
clear.
will.
Yes, they can't move away because it's not their turns. So
Okay, then it's a con saving throw.
everyone, roll me a con save
Oh no.
Why are we doing this?
Which one is
because
this?
the Thunderwave happened. So
I
that's
mean-
your Constitution save.
Which dice?
D20.
D20.
Hey,
All
I'm
saving
starting
throws are
to
D20.
Okay, sorry.
So talking is not an action. Sorcerer, I'm starting to really wonder about these druids.
I
They
got
let
a
a
23.
Oh
They
man.
let a forest burn down, and now they're casting spells on us.
Are you sure you guys are druids?
Dirty
Well,
20. Dirty
I
20.
will,
Okay.
I will admit I'm not used to drinking strong liquor, and I had a few drinks back there at the end. So
I got a
And
17.
I know not to explode the train.
Oh yeah, this will also damage the train, just to be clear. So none of them made their save, but you guys, what was yours, Sorcerer?
23?
Okay. And then
I hope I made it.
I'm comparing
Shade.
it with what?
So you
With adding.
roll your d20 and then you add your Constitution modifier.
Does this at least blow up the webbing?
It will blow away the webbing, yes.
Does it send
10.
molten brass around the whole room?
I have a 10.
You got a 10, so okay.
Yep.
So how much damage did you do, Pelagia?
let me see. $14 points.
Okay. And does that get halved on a save? Or is it completely
I believe
negated?
so. Let me see.
Oh no.
The failed save, creature takes 2 on a successful save. Yeah, it's half on a successful.
Okay. So everyone takes 7 points of damage, except for Shade, who takes 14 points of damage.
Why?
Is
Mine was
Is that the hit
successful.
points?
Oh, yeah.
Is that the hit points you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I figured that. God, I
You
knew.
got 14 though, right? She got
And I had
14.
27. Now I have 14.
Now
Minus
you're down
14.
by 14, so you're...
Right, so I'm 14. I have 13.
Alright, and the Outlaws and their spiders did not make their save, so luckily you do a fair amount of damage to them, and you blow away the webbing that's on you, and on Maydeen. Was it Maydeen that was webbed?
No.
No, it was shade.
It was
Shade.
Shade, okay. So you blow away the webbing that's on the both of you, and yeah. Luckily, oh, I forgot to tell you, you needed to make a dexterity saving throw at the beginning of your turn. So, Lygia, give me a dex save for
Okay.
the fire, basically.
All right. Dex save. Not one.
Okay, so yeah, you took 5 points of fire damage at the beginning of your
Okay.
turn.
What am I rolling?
Oh, you don't need to worry about it, Diane.
Okay, thanks. No.
Yeah, she got rid of the webbing for you, so you're fine.
Thank you.
And do you use your bonus action to turn into an animal, Lygia, or are you gonna keep casting?
Please don't keep casting.
So they're on the train now?
They are on the train now, and you've blown away
Okay.
their little webbing, these two's
Okay.
webbing, like, to get back up from the train.
Okay, yes, I will take my favorite form. I will turn into a direwolf.
Okay.
A drunk direwolf, y'all. This probably isn't going to be any better than me in high elf form.
So interestingly, you did kill the one that was previously targeted by the thorn whip, so he's dead. Let's see. The spider mounts are okay still, mostly. I mean, they aren't great. They took a good amount of damage, but so. Okay. And then we move down to Shade. It is your turn.
Okay.
So you're
And
free to.
I'm free from the web.
Yep.
And we are still rolling along. And are we still have the human people chasing us? We got rid of all of them.
No, they're almost all still there. Only one of them has died.
Can I pull a Tasha Laughter on them?
Yeah, you can
I don't
cast
know.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Or whatever it's called. Is that right?
Yeah.
Tasha's laughter.
Tasha's Laughter on them.
Yeah, you can cast that. That's fine.
Okay, how do I do that?
So you say that you cast it targeting one of them, and then
It only does one?
I believe it only does one of them. Let me check, though.
Because it... Okay.
Did it do more than that before? Because I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. It did.
T. Tasha.
I think it might be a small AoE.
A creature of your choice. Only one dude.
Okay. Never mind.
Fireball spear, flame spear that does 20 feet range. How many does that knock out?
You can hit pretty much all of them with a fireball.
Okay,
You'll damage the train car that you're in, but you won't hit any of your allies if you target it correctly. You can target it in the air above you, basically.
Okay, so I can risk dying on this one, right?
Oh, you'll be fine. You won't you won't hit any of your allies.
So I want to do the fireballs, sphere, flames, 20 feet range.
All right. So let's see. Go ahead and roll me 8d6.
5.
8d6.
Oh, 8. I'm
So you're
sorry.
gonna do that 8 times. So we're gonna add all of those up.
Yeah.
Which ones?
D6.
The D6, you're just gonna roll one of your D6 8 times.
Okay,
and we're gonna
so
add
it's
them up.
5.
I'll keep track. The
Yeah.
first one's
4.
5.
Okay, 5, 4.
Okay.
1,
Okay.
2,
Okay.
5,
Okay.
3.
You've got 2 more d6.
Roll 2 more times.
6,
Okay.
2.
All right. She did 28 points of damage.
All right. So that immediately evaporates all of the remaining spiders. They're all junk. and 3 of the men die to the fire, leaving you with 4 remaining men, and they're all falling off of their spider mounts onto this now burning train car.
Okay, enemy men.
Yes, there are 4 enemy men remaining.
That
All right, and we now move to Madine's turn.
Can I see, since there's a giant flaming hole in the side of the airship, can I see the guy that is piloting the airship?
Let's see. Yeah, you could see him by this stage.
Okay, so he's less than 120 feet from me, right?
Of
He's
course.
like 60 feet or
Yeah.
so. He's going to need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He rolled a 3.
Alright, so he is now Crown of Madness.
Okay. So what exactly does that do? Let's look that up.
One humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed, blah blah blah. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged thorn appears on his head and a madness glows in his eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its reach. On subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control of the target or the spell ends. You can also make a wisdom saving throw at the end of its turn.
Okay. So you've locked down one guy that immediately turns and swings his sword from his belt at
At
his friend.
whomever I decide, which is going to be the nearest guy. Yeah.
Okay. So he pulls out his sword and just sort of runs through one of his buddies, killing him instantly.
Yeah, and no one is driving that airship now.
Yes. Which is
God,
also no
don't
longer
crash my
tethered.
airship.
I'm just saying, on your turn, Sorcerer, if you want that airship.
Fly up there and get it.
Mm-hmm.
does it crash?
It's not going to crash immediately. It is going to descend without anyone piloting it, and it will slow down. So it'll basically get away from you guys, since you're in relative motion the same speed. Alright, so top of the round. We
Did
go
I
back.
get
Love.
Oh, what?
top of the round? Did I get skipped?
Did you get skipped? You
I go
cast a
after the bad
fireball.
guys.
You fireballed.
Oh, okay. We're still on the same team.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many are left?
So there are 4 men left.
Okay. And who's hurt the worst of my people?
Probably, I would say Shade is hurt pretty badly.
Mm,
But so is Madine. Both of them are injured fairly.
I have plenty of health left.
Alright.
Okay.
I will do my bonus action with my vitality thing and do 2d6 for Shade then.
Okay.
3 and 6.
Alright, so Shade, you recover 9 hit points.
And then how close are the 4 men from us?
About 15 feet away from you. They're also severely injured, just to be clear.
I go up to one of them and touch them and inflict wound.
Okay. So roll to hit.
At level, just a second. What level is that one? That's level 1, so that'd be 3, 4. No, I'll do level 2, which
Okay.
is gonna be 4d10.
So roll to hit, of course.
17 18, 19, maybe I think 20.
Your
Wait,
spellcasting
oh
attack
no,
modifier?
that's 5. That's 5.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's 5. 19, 21 then.
Yeah, that hits easily.
So
And
it's
you don't actually need to roll the 4d10 because 4 points of damage is enough to kill him.
okay.
So he just dies. And there are 3 men remaining. And it is now the sorcerer's turn.
Okay. I cast Expeditious Retreat as my bonus action,
Okay.
and then I cast Fly.
Okay. So you have a 90-foot fly speed?
Yeah. Well, I think it's faster than that.
Oh.
Dashing is double your move speed, so
Okay,
it's
so you have 120-foot move speed. Fly speed, I
so
should say.
it's 180.
180? Is it 90 feet for fly?
60, and then it's doubled because you're dashing. So
Oh, you're
120,
dashing. You
60.
can't dash and cast a spell on the same turn. Dash is an action.
You can when you Expeditious Retreat. And
Oh,
it says that you do it when you cast the spell.
that's so broken. I love it.
I thought so too. So
Okay, so you're up
I
there.
fly around the airship and then into it, and then I tell the guys, "Get out!" And like I intimidate them, I guess.
Roll to intimidate.
I got a dirty 20.
All right, that's opposed by their insight, which is not very high. And they rolled a 4. So they scream and run out of the cockpit.
Except for my Crown of Madness guy who can't respond to anybody but me.
So there's one guy with the twisted, jagged crown that's just kind of standing there, drooling and looking at you. He has a very intricate sword and a dead man hanging off of it.
Can I take the sword and pocket it?
That would be another action.
Well, can I like grab the controls, or that's another action?
That would have been... That's your object interaction, so you can do that because you haven't done an object interaction this turn.
Cool.
So,
I grab the controls.
alright. Go ahead and give me a... Do you know how to pilot air vehicles?
Go for that. Animal handling?
No.
He knows how to fly. How different can that really be?
He can go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Nine.
Surprisingly, 9 is enough. This thing is designed to be easy to pilot for the Outlaws. So I was giving you a DC 5 to basically maintain station above the train. It's literally like 2 levers and a yoke, and you just hold onto the yoke and keep it straight, and everything is normal. One is go faster and one is go up and down of the levers.
Just out of curiosity, is the airship on fire?
The airship is not on fire. The airship was made primarily of a type of wood that doesn't catch fire very easily. So the damage to it is basically just a hole in it.
Okay.
There might be like smoldering, cinders on part of it.
So we have a sunroof right now.
Yes. All right. So, Lygia, you are a wolf. You are drunk.
I am going to try to lunge and snap at one of the closest guy to me.
Okay. Give me your to hit.
13.
All right, so 13, you graze off of his armor, but you do scare the living crap out of him because you're a giant wolf that just basically almost bit his arm off. And then we move down to Shade. Oh no, I'm sorry, I skipped the Outlaws. So 1 second. The Outlaws are going to one and all try to run away down the train to get further away from you guys. So they all just take off running. So you actually get an attack of opportunity against the one that you just bit at, Lygia.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
We didn't
It's-
realize
Oh.
there were like 8 adventurers on this.
So can I jump on him again or try
Yeah,
to?
you can try to
All
bite him
right.
again.
Alright, let's see if I hit this time.
All their
That
backup
is
was on the airship.
a dirty
from that
20.
Fireball.
A dirty 20? Dirty 20 easily hits. You just basically rip into him and give me your 2d6 plus strength mod.
Alright. That would be 11 points.
Yeah, he's just dead. You bite his face off. All right, so yeah, now there are 2 men remaining who are running away, which doesn't work very well for them because they're trying to run on a moving coal train. And let's see their dex checks. One of them falls off with a natural 1. Another one gets.
underneath.
Yeah, he's just gonna like roll off to the side, but he's gonna die anyway because he just comes up against a tree and at 40 miles an hour and with basically no health remaining. And the other one is going to successfully run down the coal train on this coal, which is smoldering from the fireball.
Yeah, that's probably a problem.
For him,
For everyone.
For everyone.
So, Shade, what do you want to do? Do you want to try to snipe this guy, or...
if he's running away and the sorcerer's in a ship, why I don't know, and we're still all on the train, right?
Yeah.
The summation. Are we not supposed to be on the same adventure
As who?
as
Same adventure.
I have? You're the one that asked me to go along and pay me 10 gold pieces per 10 men. So does this count as some men?
Yeah, kill those
Okay.
guys.
Not 10 though.
Well, no, but I'm
Whatever's
just
closest
trying to
to
figure
me,
this out.
we
Why
should
did
have
you
talked
leave us
about
on
the
this
food.
train? It's just-
Yeah.
Well, he's still flying up there.
Okay. I would like to go ahead and all right. Oh boy. Toll of death,
Okay.
and
So
I
he
roll
needs to roll,
a 2d8 or a 2d12.
it'll be 2d12 if he fails to save. So let's see if he makes a save. He does not, so 2d12. You can almost definitely kill him with this, so go ahead and give me those 2d12s.
Which ones are those?
Those are the ones that are...
D12s.
Yeah, it's the 12-sided die.
Sorry.
It looks like it's
Sorry,
got
Looks like
pentagram.
got him. Sorry.
Looks like the D20, but not
6 and 8.
Yeah, he's dead.
14. Okay.
You cast a necrotic shell over his body, and he just withers away.
Okay.
All right. So with that, the Crown of Madness man has his turn, because it is now Madine's turn. Do you want to have him attack the Sorcerer, or just give up the Crown of Madness?
Before I give up the Crown of Madness, I'm gonna take a quick poll on whether we think we should keep him alive to figure out who these people were, or just do away with him.
Well, there's more people on the ship too, on the airship.
There's still more people.
Yeah, there's some people on the airship that ran away from the Sorcerer, but they aren't. They don't look like they're combatants.
Oh.
They look like basically crewmen for the ship.
Well, I'll just keep him Crown of Madness then. If keep him not doing anything if he fails his turns
All right, let's see about his save.
or his saves.
He got a 22 on this save, so I think that means that he gets his turn back.
Yep.
The Sorcerer. What is your AC? It doesn't
No,
matter.
it's
He
at
rolled a 1.
no, it's at the end of his turn.
Oh, okay. So
he doesn't get a turn.
So the crown fades from his head, and his eyes no longer light up. So the Sorcerer, you notice this as you're piloting the ship. And we'll move back to Fane's turn, but Fane can't really see anybody. So, what do you want to do, Fane? Do you want to try to heal somebody or something?
How close are you to being fully healed, Shade? Do you remember what your total was to begin with?
Yes, it was 27. I'm up to 21.
Okay, I will go and heal her again.
Okay, give me that 2d6.
Thank you.
5 and 3.
All right, so that's enough to bring her full.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you only go up to 27 HP because that's your maximum.
Okay.
All right. And do you want to do anything else, like heal the injured warlock or any of your other buddies with your turn?
I will go and heal Maydeen as well.
Okay. Are you going to use cure wounds or what are you doing?
I'm gonna. Is that I'm gonna use. Will lesser restoration do it?
No, so that only deals with like bad conditions. So like if she were poisoned or something, then lesser restoration would work.
And I can't use my Aurora Vitality again, can I?
No, it would be, that's a bonus action only. So
Okay,
I guess you...
I give her some, how many good berries? What is it, 10 good berries? So I give you 10 good berries.
Alright. So the druid conjures a bunch of berries and pours them into your hands. We're still in turn order, but that's just because the one guy remains.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes to the Sorcerer now. So you notice that this guy looks not so madness anymore.
I hit him with a second level scorching ray.
Okay. Give me your to hits.
One is a 14.
14 hits. He's not wearing any armor, so...
Beam 2 is a 16.
Alright.
How many beams do I get? 3?
I think it's 3.
That's a 23.
Alright. Is that a natural 20 or no? You've got better charisma than that.
No.
Okay, so all of those hit.
He takes 27.
So you light him up, but he basically endures the damage, and his scorched face frowns, and he points his sword at you. And
I say, "Oh, tough guy, huh?"
a beam of light lances from his sword towards you.
Wait, it's still my turn, right?
Oh yeah, you have a bonus action.
Well, now he knows to get away.
I can quicken the spell and then do that cantrip, right?
Yes.
So I guess I do that.
Okay.
Firebolt to the face. I got a 20.
Okay, 20 hits, obviously.
2d10 is another 15.
Alright, so even more fire. His hair is sort of smoldering and mostly gone, and he coughs coughs up half a lung basically. But he points his sword at you, and a lance of light radiates out from it and misses you hilariously. It just scores into the deck. I'm just gonna go ahead and unless somebody can fly up there. I guess the tiefling can.
Yep.
So it's your turn now, tiefling, because nobody else can get up there to do anything with this.
All right, I'll fly up there.
Okay.
And let's do Hunger of Hadar.
Okay. So are you targeting that such that it doesn't hit your ally?
Yes.
All right, Hunger of Hadar. Let's see how that works. I don't know what he has to save with.
Hold on, I had it open. Dex.
Okay. Well, he rolled an 8, so I'm pretty sure he fails this.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, so his total is 10. So,
So, would we count that as he started his? So he hasn't started his turn in the area.
right.
Okay, so for now, he's gonna take 2d6 damage as acid.
Okay. So give me that 2d6.
5, and so 6. So he gets smacked in the face with acidic, otherworldly tentacles.
And that is just enough to finish him off. So you can choose to keep him alive if you want to, which I don't know how acidic tentacles would not kill him, or you can choose to kill him. It's up to you.
I mean, he seems vaguely important, but I don't know. I guess Sorcerer's only one here with me. What do you think? Keep him alive or just end it?
We have a mind reader for interrogation. That's always fun.
That's fair. Yeah, well, I'll keep him alive. I won't finish him off.
Alright,
But
so
you
the
should
acid...
maim him a little.
the
Well,
acid...
I think the acidic tentacles probably maimed his face a little.
Yes, the
Okay,
acid
as long
melts
as
holes into his cheeks, and he falls unconscious. Do you want to end your Hunger of Hadar early before it starts killing him on his death saves?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's knocked unconscious and pretty well maimed from all the fire and acid. And then we're out of turn order. So what does everybody want to do? Do you want to pilot that ship down there to pick up your buddies, or what do you want to do? It's fairly easy to pilot, so
yeah, I pilot the ship down there to pick up my buddies. Is it faster than the train?
it can be. You can just crank it up to get pretty fast.
Nice. We're totally keeping this.
Can
Hey,
we do a
Josh.
couple donuts?
Progress.
Yes, you can
I'm
do
like,
air donuts.
I'm like, here, take the wheel, and I give her the airship. But I'm totally dibs.
You did
And then
call
I fly
dibs.
around for the duration of my fly and expeditious retreat.
Hey,
Okay.
Josh, you want to take a break? It's after break time.
Alright, yeah, I think it's about time for us to take a break. So everyone, we'll be back in a little bit. It'll be instantaneous for all of you who are watching, but for the rest of us, it'll be 30 minutes. So I'll see you all then.
Do we
Recording is
need
stopping
30?
now.
I was gonna say, do we?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Of Gunpowder and Brass. So, last we left off, the team had just hijacked an airship that was shelling the train they were riding, and now everybody's climbing aboard it, I suppose, and heading out to Jorman.
So, are we just gonna leave this on fire train behind?
Can we make it more on fire?
I mean, we could.
I mean,
We
we
could
probably
also.
shouldn't.
But are we on a mission to get somewhere, though? To help
Yes.
people?
Well,
I
we're
mean-
kind of on a mission of revenge.
Oh, all right. Excuse
What
me.
do we do about the comedies? Do we take them on the airship? Is this big enough?
Aren't they back at the bar getting cleaned up and working on the
Oh, we left them there. We didn't take them on the
plantation?
Correct.
Yeah. Well, I
Hey.
mean, if we want to be nice to the engineers of the train, I guess I could cast Sleet Storm over the coal that's on fire.
We need to find out if these guys were after the train or after us.
Oh, so you need me to detect the thoughts of the injured?
I mean, I
Lovely.
was gonna cut their fingers off until they told us the truth, but
Were you
Like,
gonna cut them off and eat them?
that sounds good too.
You just seem to like to eat parts of the people that we
We do that?
destroy.
Oh, I guess I do too.
We'll try yours first, and if that doesn't work, we'll start taking off his fingers.
Okay. So let me have that spiny, fried off creature with the arms flying around and see if I can see what he's thinking about. What's he thinking?
Alright, let's see if he makes his wisdom save first.
Would he get wait, are we talking about the one that we just killed?
The one that's
Or almost
unconscious?
killed? The one that
Acid face?
Yeah, acid face.
Yeah, are we talking about Acid Face?
Because I thought he was still alive, and I thought the sorcerer thought we were
he's-
going to try to see what he knew.
Well, I'm saying if he's unconscious, one of us is gonna have to make
Smack
him
him.
conscious, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to make him conscious, and then since he's so injured, I was gonna ask if we could get advantage on the wisdom save.
So he doesn't have disadvantage on the wisdom save. You could,
Okay.
yeah, there's no real way for you to give him disadvantage on the wisdom save, but so you wake
Okay.
him up with, I guess, a good berry or something.
Can we give him a concussion?
I have 10 of them.
So,
Well, would the concussion interfere with his thoughts, though?
yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter because he rolled a 4 for his wisdom save.
Okay.
So,
Well, I shoved a good berry down his throat.
yeah. So he wakes up, and then you begin detecting his thoughts, Shade. And what do you guys say? You can interrogate him.
I'm waiting for direction because I am merely the instrument to what you want to know.
Why did
Well-
you attack this train?
He says, because of the money on it.
Wait, where's the money?
In the caboose you were in, what do you think? He doesn't
Guys,
say
we
that
need to
out
go
How
back.
loud.
much money?
Thousands of gold, it should be. He's not saying any of this out loud. It's all in his thoughts.
Right.
He's trying
It's all
to.
coming to me,
Yeah.
and I'm repeating it.
What is the name of your faction?
We are the Raiders.
That's seriously all you go by? The Raiders? What's your boss's name?
I'm the boss.
This is getting convenient. What's your name?
Mm,
I'm Charles. Charles
Oh.
William.
Like,
That is the most
I've
boring
never
name I've
heard of
ever
He's
heard.
getting faint. Let's bring him back.
no.
Come on.
You don't have any more guys? This is it.
That should have been enough. If you hadn't been there, we'd have killed y'all, or killed them all.
We were
Right?
the only ones there.
I mean the
If-
engineers, he says out loud.
Well, I mean, the train wasn't even supposed to be running today.
Yeah, we saw it as a target of opportunity.
So if we let you live, are you gonna swear loyalty to us, or are we gonna kill you?
I'll swear loyalty to you. In
Hey.
his thoughts, he's thinking, I'm gonna run the second these guys turn their back.
I does she tell us that he's gonna run away? I whispered to the Duchess, I think we should just like let him off here.
I think we throw him outside, let him fall, because we never know his quick recovery or not rate. And I can't detect how quickly he will heal from our damage.
I push on the controls to start increasing the altitude.
I say
What?
suck him out the side.
Someone take his sword, by the way.
I grab his sword. Hey, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, that was just sort of on the deck near him, not within reach, because you guys aren't dumb.
Take that out of the way.
My octopus was slowly dragging it away.
I'm on the ceiling clung with my claws over it so it can't get to me. So keep asking questions till he can't answer anymore.
So who are there any other bandits nearby? Who's your like main competitor?
Please tell me it's not just the bandits.
There's an orc tribe that we fight against sometimes.
What are they called? The orcs?
I don't know what their names are, we just call them the orcs.
Uh-huh. You
Melody,
come from a part of this land that's not very creative, huh?
We don't try to be creative, we just try to be deadly.
Yeah, you kind of failed there.
Push the button, Sorcerer. We're losing contact.
I guess I push him out the door.
Okay.
The suction cup.
So he falls, and I'm not even gonna roll because he has 1 health remaining, so he just falls from the
We got
sky
what
and
we
dies.
needed. I guess.
So,
Okay.
should I put out that caboose that's on fire, supposedly filled with lots of money?
Yeah, I was thinking we were gonna make it look like the bandits hit this train and killed us, and then I'll take new identities and keep the money.
Let's do half of that plan.
Well, I'll take a new identity and yeah.
So I'll cast Sleet Storm over the caboose.
Okay. The fire goes out instantly, as it does, because it's not magical fire.
I guess I fly back down to the caboose.
Okay. You fly back down to the caboose. What do you do?
I'll
Look for a
go
safe,
with
I
him, by
guess?
the way, because I don't want him to run off with all of this.
Yeah. Okay.
I also want to run off with some of it. Alright, so we're gonna search.
Okay. Roll investigation. Intelligence. For the 2 of them. Just the sorcerer and maybe
I got a 6.
you got a 6.
It would help if that was my d20 and not my d12. That is a 19.
Okay, with intelligence.
Yes.
Okay, So you find a lockbox hidden underneath one of the boards of the caboose.
Oh, nothing to see here, guys. I guess he was just pulling our leg.
That looks like
Go
good.
ahead and roll deception.
Come on, +7 to deception. I nat one.
Okay, go ahead and oppose that with your insight, my dude. The
So that's a
sorcerer.
total of
Also
8.
that one.
You also not one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah, there's nothing to see here, she says as she slides it into her pocket or her backpack, but you're looking in completely the opposite direction as she says that.
Mm.
So, about that airship, you want that?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
Okay, you know what? I think you've earned that, my good man. The whole
Speaking of
blowing a
which,
hole
who's
in it.
flying it right now with both of them down on the train?
It could be the octopus, honestly. It could be anybody.
Yeah, my
'Cause I'm like, are we
octopus is up
crashing? Okay.
It's a blimp, right?
Wait, does my octopus have enough intellect to actually do that?
Wait,
Hold on.
is this a
So
hydrogen
you have a
based airship, or what kind of airship is
It
this?
is a magical airship. It is not lifted by anything other than magic.
So like Boba Fett's skiff, or what kind of airship size
Okay,
are we talking?
somebody might want to take over for the octopus because it's gonna crash with it at the helm. My octopus has a -3 to int.
I fly back up there, I guess.
Okay.
I'm really fast.
You are
I'm
really
flying at
fast right now.
180 something around.
Yeah, so you take over for the octopus, which looks thankful at you. Not that
Yeah.
you can tell, but it just changes colors rapidly as it peels itself off of the yoke.
It was like panic strobing like red.
Okay, and yeah, you take over the airship again. The people remaining on the airship are sort of just staying below decks and hiding from you guys.
Who has the money?
What money? There wasn't anything. He lied.
Unfortunately, I was invisible when I went behind you, and
No,
I call your bluff.
no.
I can't do that. I have an invisible spell.
Yeah, but
But
you didn't
does
declare
she
it
get to,
before you
like,
did it,
Oh,
so.
I'm sorry.
does
I'm
anyone
learning.
else get to do insight?
Sorry.
Yeah, the other two can roll insight now that she can roll deception against them.
Alright.
Or the other three,
I
I should
rolled
say.
a 19.
What am I doing? I'm just sitting here being
You can
saying the
roll
wrong
insight.
thing.
You roll insight.
Which
Yeah, my insight was only 12.
Your d20 plus whatever your insight is on your sheet.
16 plus
You're muted, Melody.
where the frig is it? 4. 60. I have 20.
Ah. Did you say you rolled a 19? And so
I
was that
rolled a 16
No, I
and had
mean,
a
No, so she beat me.
Okay. So you recognize that she's lying.
And I rolled a 20, a dirty 20.
Okay. So you both recognize that she's lying about there being no money. Are you going to call her out on it, or are you just going to deal with that separately later?
Can I tell that they can tell that I'm lying?
Yes.
I'm gonna make a surreptitious shushing motion
Okay.
to the both of them.
Do I notice the shushing motion?
What's your insight?
Well, wouldn't it be perception at this point?
No. So insight is used to oppose deception of things,
Well, I mean, I got a 15.
and hers was 19. So we're just going with that still.
All right.
So you still don't notice that there's any money, and neither does Legina.
Yeah, I don't know this.
But I had 20, so I do still notice there's no money.
Yes, there is money.
There is money in
You and
there.
I
There is
realize-
money. Good
You
lord.
and I realize there's money.
Okay.
Yes, but
you,
she
you
shushed them.
recognize that I'm telling
That
you
we-
to shush for now.
Okay.
All right. So do you all pilot the airship to Jorman?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check to see if you can navigate towards Jorman. It's fairly easy because you just need to follow the train tracks, but
What
Got
do I
a
roll?
14.
that's enough.
What do I roll?
Oh, you don't need to roll anything, Diane.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just
Sorry, I
having-
didn't know if you're. Sorry, my bad.
You're cool. All right, so you made it to Jorman. Your airship is smoldering a little, but you're able to get there fairly easily. Do you do anything about the men below decks?
Do any of them look particularly capable?
They all look like they're capable sailors, but none of them looks like a fighter of any kind.
Okay, which of you guys want to get off here and which of you guys want to keep serving on this airship?
Well, they're all terrified of you, so
I say you either work with us or we kill you.
oh. Well, that's a different thing than what what the sorcerer was saying. So they're like, "We'll work with you, okay?"
We'll also pay really well, guys. We have a benefits plan and everything.
Who's we?
Yeah, that's coming out of your paycheck, not ours.
We also have a great benefits plan. It's great.
No, I'm not paying for no babe. Paying for no babe.
No,
Not paying
I'm-
for
I'm-
you don't want to pay for a crew?
I got a.
Well, I'm you're a mercenary right now, Diane. So or Shade.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I remember
there's
I
no
had that
need
extra.
for you to worry
Okay,
about
I'm just
paying.
saying it in there.
But Fane isn't willing to pay for a crew, but she's willing to basically enslave these people. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay, what's your alignment again?
Chaotic good, I think.
Alright, you're taking a step down towards chaotic neutral now. Enslaving people is definitely not a good action. Just
Okay, so we'll pay you a very minimum wage.
okay. That's all we got with the last guy, so that's fine. Alright. So you now have an airship with a crew, although some of the crew is injured from a fireball. What would you like to do now that you've arrived in Jorman?
We tell the crew to find a way to repair the ship.
That'll take some money, ma'am. We need to buy new boards.
Find out
And
how
get
much
them
it's going to
installed.
cost and we'll talk about it.
Well, we'll have to do a survey of the ship, but it couldn't be more than a couple hundred gold.
Go 100 gold.
Okay, I hand him like 200 gold.
Ah, All right. We'll get started on this as soon as we can.
You're first mate now, dude. Like, roll with this and you will make lots of money. I give him like 10 gold tip. Like,
Yes, sir.
I'm buying your soul, man. You're nice.
Well, the last people that were running this ship were a lot less genteel than you were.
Yeah, you're just still on my good side, buddy.
I'll try to stay there, my sir.
Yep. Alright, catch you later.
All right. So you're in Jorman. The ship is getting repaired, or will be as soon as they do a survey and figure out what boards they need and all that kind of stuff.
Are we just going to assume they're not gonna take that money and bolt as soon as our backs are turned?
I have faith in Mike.
I think Mike wants you to have faith in him. By the
Well-
way, was his name actually Mike, or is that just what you're calling him?
I don't know. What's your name, buddy?
Oh, my name's Buddy, sir. I thought you knew. That's why you was calling me that.
Oh.
They're really uncreative where he's from.
Very uncreative.
Who's that guy over there, pal?
No, that's Jack.
You want me to get paid to watch him, Sorcerer?
I was going to suggest Maydeen leave her octopus to, watch him, keep an eye on him.
Yeah. We can leave the mercenary to guide the airship. Here, mercenary, here's some more gold.
How much gold do you pay her?
Thank you, Monsieur.
Like 3 gold? 3 gold's good to guard an airship, right?
Yeah.
For how long?
Well,
How long are we giving him to fix this airship?
I don't know.
I'm only gonna be gone a couple hours.
So it should be done.
Well,
Deal.
it's gonna take like a week to repair the airship.
Lots of scribe and scrolls.
Oh, here we go.
Take a week to repair an airship? Holy cow.
Of course. I mean, like, they have to rip out the boards, put down new boards, renail
We have
everything
to-
in place, carefully, like, make sure that everything is enchanted the right way. You know,
Do
it's
they
not
eat
easy.
food?
Yeah, they eat food. They're people.
Or are they okay?
But
Just
they gotta buy
checking.
their own food.
So I need to make some money. Is there any kind of like combat tournament, spellcasting tournament, anything we can do for money?
Gambling.
There's some gambling you can do,
Is
but
there some
there's
borrowing
no,
we can do?
there's no
for
like,
Except for
money?
the sorcerer, we gotta go deal with that dude.
yeah.
Yeah, we are on a mission here. We need to go find the guy who hired us and stick Maydeen on him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to that.
Is there any way to do as does anyone know how much each other may be containing in lucrative value? How much
Wait,
each
what?
is worth?
What do you mean?
Meaning how much money does each of us have? We do not know.
No, that's not something that he'd probably share around.
Okay. Just checking. So you want me to watch the ship
Yeah.
while they repair it I'll do it for 3 a day.
Okay. 3 a day.
Deal?
Yeah, provided you kill someone in defense of the ship.
No problem.
Alright, deal. Bargain struck.
Wait, so you're ensuring that you will kill someone, like assuring him that you will kill someone in defense of the ship?
Oh,
You
that kind
can't
of
know
takes
for
me out of
sure.
the chaotic good, then, can't it? Well, okay.
You
I
can't know
can't
for sure
guarantee.
that you're
I can
going to kill.
protect. I
So
will
no,
protect.
I was implying that the bargain was conditional. She only gets the 3 gold if she killed someone in defense of the ship that day.
Oh well, no. I think I'll go back to the bar.
Oh, well.
My
I'm
octopus
not
will
willing
do
to
it.
die for
My
3.
octopus will do it for. Let's go with 1 sea bass and 5 clams a day.
Can the octopus reasonably defend this ship against, like, 8 guys?
No.
No, but it can
I
tell
didn't even know
us.
clams were forbid.
It can tell you that stuff is going on.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pay the person with Fireball 3 gold to guard my airship. Sounds good. Good deal.
Just in our fireball guarding in her interests, are any of these sailors particularly good looking?
Let's see. No.
Well,
Safe.
there goes my idea for how you kill time.
They are the bottom 20 percentile of appearance. The bottom 14 percentile of appearance, I should say.
Well, I don't know then.
They look pretty heinous, to be honest.
Well, I tried.
Guys, do you need like a restoration spell? Did you get hit by that fireball? What is wrong with your face?
Wait, I have a fire bolt.
That
I mean,
might
it
fix
couldn't
it.
make it any worse.
It could make it a little worse, but
I have
it could also make it
fireballs.
better.
I could still use another one.
I don't think that you want to fireball your ship anymore.
Oh no, I just thought you meant the ugly men. Okay.
Well, the ugly men are the ones that are repairing the ship. So
If they were to run away instead of fix the thing,
right.
Well, any other solutions?
So you guys wanted to go see about finding the Sir Harleton, correct?
The
Yes.
so-called Baron.
Yes. So
Okay.
you head to the Baron's castle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you head up there, and get an appointment with the Baron within like 5 minutes of getting there because Duchess.
Mm-hmm.
And daughter of a duchess.
Right. And
I can cast fireball.
you can cast Fireball? That's
Well,
scary.
Yeah, that's the reason to give like mages priority, right? It's at least on par with the Duchess.
No, you're not.
9.
But the Baron sees you and says that Sir Harleton has left the castle with his retainers.
Of course, the coward. Where did he go?
I'm uncertain. He headed southwest from here.
Do I know what's southwest from here?
A lot of places, including Harleton.
Well, that's probably where he's going, huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, if he so happens to send word back, tell him if he doesn't want to start a clan war, he better get in contact with me.
Understood.
As for the rest of you, I have an idea. So I would like us to discuss it at our earliest convenience.
Let's discuss it. What's up?
Okay.
So, well, okay. So first, we're gonna go away from where these, other guys are.
Okay.
We're not gonna discuss our plans in front of.
The Baron and his men.
Yes.
So you head back to your airship?
Yes. Okay. So how many cannons are on this airship?
6 to a side. And 2 in the front.
Is there any more room to mount any other weapons?
It's basically the size of a galleon, so yes, you could mount a crap ton of weapons on this thing.
Okay, so hear me out. How do we feel about basically being a mechanical dragon to this guy's town?
Well, we don't have anything against the whole town. It's just him that we're after.
Anything we do to the town, we do to him. He's the Lord, right? He's
But all-
basically their Urborg.
Think of all like a town like that has to have at least one bank.
They're just humans.
Well, we don't
True.
know that. They might be. There could be other races.
Harleton
Why
is a
don't
small
we-
city, so
I'm just saying, when are we going to have the opportunity again?
I think you're trying to get my airship trashed since you don't have a stake in its ownership.
I say we
No.
go on foot and do it in disguise in my abilities, but and
Don't
take
you
on
want?
that bank.
Does he live in a castle?
he probably lives in a manor.
Okay, still, don't you want to shoot at someone's house with airship cannons?
I do think we should shoot up his house. Like, I mean,
Okay, what
we
if
have
we
ways
just
to
do
do
his
that at this
house?
point, right?
Yes,
As
we
a
do.
distraction.
And
And
if
hit
we-
the bank while we're doing it.
Yeah, exactly. If we so happen to accidentally misfire one into the local bank, and we run in to save the money from burning,
I'm already in there. I'm invisible. And I'm already whooshing it out.
I would not advise going into the bank before they shell it.
No, I was instead of shelling it.
That would probably be not advised.
alright. Well, okay. How about we just shell the guy's house?
That's clear with the government, right? You are the government, right, Duchess? I don't know how this works. I'm not like a human.
Well, I mean,
Shouldn't we give him a chance to explain himself first? Like, interrogate him, see.
to be fair, he did destroy my property first.
Yes, he did. You're right. That is true.
Eye for an eye.
That's
All right. If you want to shell his house, I'll go along with that, but not the whole town.
I mean, eye for an eye is kind of the opposite of how the rule of law works, but whatever you're into.
Who's gonna argue with me in my airship full of cannons?
I already tried.
It's my airship full of cannons.
Okay, it's your airship full of cannons, but I mean,
Which is
want-
currently at your disposal, Duchess.
yes. I mean, don't you want a chance to fire your cannons?
Okay, you got me.
Well, we can find you a cool captain's hat before we do this.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a haberdasher in town that would be perfectly willing to do that, since this is like a fishing town.
Alright, let's get a hat.
All right, I'll even pay for it.
Oh, how generous.
Yeah, you know, I'm just so generous over here.
I got a lot to figure out.
All right. So you head
There's
down to the haberdasher's,
Yes.
and so the man inside looks a little strange. His eyes are a little dilated, and he's smiling real wide. He says, "Welcome, welcome to my haberdashers."
Your finest captain's hat, please.
Oh yes, I can do that for you. And he searches around some boxes and pulls out this majestic looking, basically pimp hat. It's like
It's
purple
perfect.
with feathers, but it's like a captain's hat shape.
Will this do, Sorcerer?
I need one at least double the size.
I can do that for you. It'll take me a day.
Oh, what if it's only like another third the size as big?
I can size this one up for you within the hour.
Sounds good. That's perfect.
Alright. So he goes off into his workshop, and you smell molten mercury, or I'm sorry, boiling mercury, and he's doing some haberdashery.
It's probably molten if it's boiling.
Yeah. Mercury is like molten at room temperature, though, so I just.
Gotta expand that descriptor a little.
Yeah.
I dig it.
So yeah, boiling mercury, and you quickly leave because you know that mercury is known for causing some problems.
Is it in the 1800s?
Yes.
Oh,
They figured that out by like 1560 or so.
Yeah. It's just they still did it because, well, someone has to dash that haberds.
Yep.
Wait, hat making actually involves mercury?
It used to.
Yeah. Yeah.
It did.
Huh.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yep. It was like what stiffened the hats real good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland, why he was mad. Mercury.
Yep.
Makes
He
sense.
was mercury poisoned.
It makes sense. I know never to bring a thermometer, so yeah.
Yep. So,
So I guess you're out of a hat.
oh, he'll have his hat an hour later.
Oh, okay.
It's
With mercury.
oh
Would
no,
you
so
wear
the
it?
mercury gets boiled away from it, so it's
Okay.
fine.
Waves high. Waves high.
So yeah, an hour later you come back, and he's smiling wide, and again eyes are dilated, and he pulls out this majestic hat with its silver plumes and purple hat, basically.
It's perfect.
It's perfectly sized for your head, plus a little bit.
Room to grow, man. Room to grow.
Like your heads can grow anymore.
All right. So yeah, you put on the hat, and you feel strangely majestic. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
13.
All right. You notice as you're putting on the hat that there's a word inscribed into the brim. Loris. Do you
Huh.
speak this word aloud?
Yes.
So the hat transforms into a large silver-peaked Pope's cap when you do so. Inside the brim of this, there's another word, Spectre.
I say that one.
It transforms back into a captain's hat.
Great. I'm going to be the Pope.
He's like, I see you found the special property of this hat.
You do amazing work. I never could have told the difference. It looks like the Pope's hat.
Yes, it was a wonderful event for me when I created it.
You did it by accident?
Yes.
What were you trying to do?
Make a hat.
Lily.
Nice hat.
Thank you. Alright. And I think we'll leave it there with the image of this Mad Hatter giving you this hat. So,
Good.
alright. Thank you everyone for playing tonight. And thank you everyone for watching. Does anyone have anything they'd like to say before
Thank you for watching us, and please enjoy our videos.
Yep.
This episode is brought to you by the letter F for Fireball.
Alright. So you're probably checking us out on YouTube, but you might be hearing us on Anchor. If you want to, you can see our Facebook, Fallen Dragons RPG. Our Anchor is at anchor.fm/fallendragon. Our Twitter is at dragons_RPG, and our Discord is Fallen Dragons RPG, all one word. You can find us on any of these locations. Talk to us however you like. And thank you for your time. Hope to see you again.
Thank
Bye.
you. Good night.
Good night.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Right.